so sick of my work. Everyday work and work and work. I've got no rest. I'm so tired, man. A lot of responsibilities, a lot of bills. People expecting me to do all this stuff. I wish I could turn back time and go back to my high school days. Those are the best. It's so frustrating. Why is work so hard? Has any of you guys ever encountered where an adult that came up to you and said how they wish they could turn back time and relive their old high school times? Yep, I'm one of them. Hi, I'm Izzet Hariz Amir and I'm from class MC1101A. And yes, back again with me. Today I'll be delivering you a speech and explain to you why is high school the best time of our lives. High school, it must be fun, isn't it? To all of you guys who are still in high school watching this, you might think I might be lying. Trust me, let me tell you, I'm not. It was fun for me during high school. I didn't have to worry about much. I didn't have to think a lot, except my studies and tests. And yes, I realized all of this after I finished school, and how I wish I could go back into time and relive that moment with all my friends. So let me tell you why high school is the best moment in our life and why we should cherish it. Let's move on to my first point, which is number 1, high school serves us less stress. Why do I say that? Well, if you think about it, during high school, all we had to focus on is our studies, our tests, our homeworks, and that's all. Besides that, it's all just fun and friends and hanging out a lot. Plus, the stress that we experience during high school is actually quite non-existent and it is very easy to overcome. So that's why high school is one of the best time of our life. And now, moving on to my second point, which is high school actually gives us more time to spend with our friends. Well, I've asked a lot of other people's opinion about what would they want to do if they could turn back time and relive their old high school moments. Most of them said they wish they could have spent more quality time with their friends. And why? When we start working and having other responsibilities, friends become minor. It's very hard to meet our high school friends. Just think about it. During high school, we meet our friends everywhere. For example, on the way to school, at the class, at the gym, at the canteen, on the way back home, or for some of us, we meet them at the park, we meet them at the malls, and whatnot. So, believe it or not, during high school, that could have been our last moments that we could spend with our friends before parting ways. Let's move on to my last and final point, which is during high school, we will serve less to no responsibilities. Why? Like I said, the only responsibilities we had to take care of is our studies, our homeworks, our tests, and also getting good grades to put on our certificates. In high school, you have a carefree attitude instead of being a completely responsible adult, having to handle the rent, the crazy amounts and types of bills. Our parents or our guardians are there to support us financially or even emotionally throughout our days in high school. We didn't have to worry about much. We didn't have to worry about bills. We didn't have to worry about the rent. We didn't have to worry about the student fees. It's all covered. When we lived with our parents or our guardians, they took care almost all of our expenses. We didn't have to worry about the money. We just had to focus on the studying. So that is why high school is one of the best time of our life. And to conclude my speech today is that if I could turn back time, I would relive my last 2 senior years during high school because that was the best and the most fun I've had during my life. And that was when I started experiencing my first love. I experienced my first breakup. That's when I made new friends. That's when I felt the best. But now, after finishing high school and starting college life during this pandemic where you're just stuck in the home, and have to study alone and through the internet is just so boring. So I hope everything I said in this video would create a big impact on how you see your high school life. Some of us might not have the best experience, but I hope that all of you cherish every moment that you had during high school. And to all of you guys who are still in high school watching this video, I hope you all make the most of it. Enjoy them, have fun with your friend, but also make sure not to forget about your studies. It is very important. And that's all for my video today, and I hope you all had a good time and could benefit from this video. So that is all from me. Thank you for listening.